What's up YouTube, it's CornishRatBeard here and we are back with another mini tutorial where we get straight to the point and topic you may need help with in short mini tutorials so you can get back into the action fast. This is part of mine and J4miePlays tips, tricks and tutorials series, which is located in our shared playlist on both of our channels. The tutorial we are focusing on today is about the leader menu and what you can use them for. In my opinion, leaders are crucial in Star Trek New Horizons. They bring important attributes and buffs to your game which will only aid you in your playthrough. So when you first start your game, I would always check to see the extra buffs and modifiers that your faction ruler gets. After all, he is our nation leader. So our ruler is Nathan Samuels and his traits are what we're looking at here. He has the Reformer and the Industrialist trait, which gives us an extra 10% in both Unity and Minerals. Now in my opinion, this is one of the best two traits that your leader could start with to help us progress quickly in early game. If we look over to the left, the Leaders tab is located there. If we click that tab like so, it will bring up the menu showing us the different types of leaders that we can get in New Horizons, and they are Governors, Scientists, Admirals and Generals. First of all, Governors. They are the leaders that will run your sectors. With the Governor in place, they actually bring decent bonuses to your planets. Here are some of the ones that I've picked out to show you. The first leader has an age of 43 and can keep a lid on crime in your sectors, which will significantly reduce the chance of a rebellion on your planets. Apply a leader like this to your planets you may have just conquered or simply to sectors with high crime to help stabilize the planets. As you can see, they all have different traits which will bring different buffs and debuffs to the table. Try to use them in systems that will utilize the trait the most. Scientists are most commonly used leader in Star Trek New Horizons. You can use them to research your technology, which is this tab here. Other than that, they are used to captain our science ships. The main objectives for them while in these ships are to survey systems and maybe research the odd anomaly, which in turn will give them more experience, leveling them up and also gaining more helpful or even negative traits. Some scientists are heroes, which will allow you to send them on specific missions with their own dialogue and special events to go along with that mission. Again, as with them all, the main thing we will be focusing on is age and trait. I've pointed out this scientist as a must. She has the Spark of Genius trait, which in my opinion is one of the best traits a scientist can have. Use her as one of your researchers for a big bonus to all researching technologies. Now I won't go through all of these traits as it will take a long time, but it's definitely something you guys should consider while you're in your own playthroughs. Admirals play a crucial role in keeping your fleets buffed in more ways than one. For example, this Admiral gives us extra buffs in combat and can live for a further 25 years more than the average leader, giving us more time to level up and gain extra traits. Some leaders will offer traits with reduced ship upkeep, which is an excellent choice early game when resources are hard to come by. You can get hero admirals that come with the added bonuses and the ability to access great story driven special events. You can also use these hero characters to captain your flagships, which is great for role playing. You can't beat having Kirk in charge of your brand new shiny Constitution class flagship, right? Generals work in the same way as the others. These guys give major buffs to your ground troops while invading enemy planets. Again, keep an eye out for generals with reduced upkeep in the early game, as recruiting soldiers can take a massive hit on your economy. Hero leaders are available to all leader groups, and if you're interested in seeing who they are, please check out our heroes video in the playlist. Right, so a few general things to remember when recruiting leaders. Leaders are not free, alright guys? They have a base cost of 200 energy, and then they come with a monthly upkeep fee. Just be very selective when recruiting them, especially early game. There are a few technologies and traits that will help us out, and it will reduce the fees and upkeep for your leader, but I strongly recommend that you beeline for those technologies or leaders and keep them to a minimum until you are more established in the galaxy. Then, by all means, go after the expensive strong ones. Also, do keep an eye out for those little pop-ups just here. They tell us that we have a promising candidate. Have a look to see what extra buffs and traits this hero will bring to your leaders in the menu I showed you. Okay, so that's about it for the leaders tutorial. I hope that this was somewhat informative to you, and hopefully you will consider giving this video a thumbs up, which will indicate to others that it was of some use. From both me and Jamie, we want to thank you for your support, and if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, then please do smash both of our subscription buttons in the face to keep up with constant New Horizons content. That's it from me. Take care. Bye-bye for now.
Make it so.